Hello and welcome to Blossom Sandwich Sews. My name is Yvette and today is a really exciting day because it is the launch of the So Fruity 24 Sewing Challenge. So I've been running this fruity themed sewing challenge for 4 years now, and this year I'm doing a couple of things a little bit differently. So stay tuned to find out how to enter this challenge and to get your creative juices flowing, if you will. So this is the challenge. I'll put the graphic on the screen now. So it's very simple. You can just sew anything with a fruity theme. It doesn't have to be a garment. It doesn't have to be for yourself. So get creative and think about what you can make with a fruity theme. The next thing, and this is one of the things that's slightly different from previous years, is that I'm going to do a reveal date on June the 30th. So in previous years, we've shared any day through June, but this year, I'd like you to please reveal your projects on Instagram on the 30th of June so that I can collect everyone's entries and enter you all into the prize draw. So I'll get onto the prizes a little bit later on. And then tag me at Blossom Sandwich on Instagram and use the hashtag SoFruity24 to enter the prize draw. And I'd also request, please can you tag me in the image, not just mention me in the caption. So when you do your post, underneath where you write the caption, there's a button to tag people. So if you tag me there, I'm less likely to miss your entry because I really want to see them all and I really want you guys to be entered into the prize draw. And the last thing is there will be prizes and they'll be announced at the start of July. I'm not going to say a specific date yet because it depends how many entries there are. Hopefully a lot. And then if there's more, then that might take me a bit longer to sort out all the prizes. But yeah, that is basically it. You just have to sew anything fruity, post it on the 30th of June, tag me, and yeah, then you could win a prize. So that's really exciting. We've also got a vlogger tour, which I'll talk a little bit about later on. So this is the first video in the vlogger tour, but we've got loads and loads of videos throughout the month from loads of amazing creators. So stay tuned for that as well. I'm really excited to hear more about everybody's fruity sewing projects. So now I'm going to do some Q&As that we've had from previous years of So Fruity to hopefully answer some of the questions that might be swirling around in your head. But if you have any other questions about how to join in with the challenge or what can you make or anything like that, do pop them in the comments below and I'll answer them. So the first question is, do I have to use a fruity print? If you're more of a plains person, you might not have anything fruity in your stash, or you might just not fancy going out and buying new fabric, which is completely fine. It's a fruity theme challenge, not a fruity print challenge. So you can use a fruity color, like you could go easy, anything orange could count, or you know, a bit of plum, anything like that. Or you could do like fruity shapes, or fruity embellishments if you wanted to add a little bit of embroidery to something, or like an iron-on patch, anything like that. Just use your creativity to create something that you look at it and think, yeah, that's got a bit of fruitiness to it. So yeah, it doesn't have to be a print. You can use a fruity coloured plain or anything that yeah, brings some fruitiness to your make. I think I've gone over that like 3 times, but yeah, it doesn't need to be a print, guys. You got it. So the next question that I get a lot is, does insert questionable fruit here count as a fruit? So, you know, is a tomato a fruit? Is a pumpkin a fruit? Is a chili pepper a fruit? I'm not the boss of what's a fruit and or not, okay? So my response here is, if you feel in your heart that it's a fruit, it's a fruit. You know, if you want to go on your Instagram and say, I've made my pumpkin fruit dress, have at it. If you ask Google, everything's a fruit. Pumpkin's a fruit. Strawberry's not a fruit, but I mean, in my heart, strawberry's definitely a fruit. So repping the strawberries here. So yeah, I'm not the boss of what's a fruit or not. If you believe that it's a fruit, then go for it. If you do something like that's obviously not a fruit, that's like a carrot, then you're at the mercy of the community, I guess. But yeah, the what's a fruit or not, that's up to you to decide, okay? I'm not going to be having several debates about, is a tomato a fruit? You're very welcome to make something tomato themed if you like. The next question is, how many times can I enter? So the prize draw is a random prize draw. So you can enter as many times as you like. So if you make 5 things, you'll get 5 entries into the prize raffle, and you can enter as many times as you like. Just to keep it fair, if you make, say, like 5 scrunchies or something like that, I'm going to count that as 1 entry for you, just because if people have made like 5 garments that we spent a lot of time on, it's not really fair to them if someone else has made something like really quick and really easy, just to try and like boost their numbers in the raffle, if that makes sense. But yeah, I really want to see this challenge inspire you guys. So if you've got loads of fruity fabrics or loads of different ideas for the project, then yeah, go ahead, and if you do each one as a separate post, I'll enter you into the raffle for as many times as projects that you've made. So yeah, get sewing now, but please post all your projects on the reveal date on the 30th, just so that I can make sure to get them all, so I don't have to keep adding your projects to the list every day through June, which is what I've done in previous years, because recently there's been changes in Instagram. So now I'm no longer able to see every post that it appears on a hashtag. So I really have to keep up to date on my tagging. So that's why I'd like you to tag me in the image and post it on the reveal date, just to make it easier and make sure that I don't miss anybody. So can I combine this challenge with other challenges? I'm perfectly happy for you to do that. There's loads of great challenges happening during June. I think it's going to be a really bumper month. So there's Sew What I Need from Sew Over 50. So Recreate the Look is coming back with Jen and Charlene. And there's the Sew Blood Pressure UK challenge by B Silver Creates as well. There's loads. I'm going to do a roundup of all the challenges over on my business website on Stash Hub. So I'll put a link in the description to that when that's up, if you want to find out what other challenges are on this month. But yeah, I'm perfectly happy for you to join in with multiple challenges, even if the other challenges have a prize draw as well. You've got to maximize your chances. I would suggest maybe just checking with the rules of the other challenges to make sure that they're happy with you combining tags on the challenges. But yeah, go ahead. I think the challenges are such a great way to engage in the sewing community and get inspiration and motivation to sew up things that you might not normally get round to. So yeah, please go ahead and combine with other challenges. Do I have to make something new? Yes, please. I really want this challenge to inspire you to sew something up, and I'd love to, get those creative juices flowing and see something that you have made this month due to the challenge being on. It's really great to see people getting motivated to sew up amazing new things. But by all means, please share your previous fruity projects as inspiration, and you can use the hashtag and tag me like throughout the month, but those won't count as entries into the competition. So yeah, that will be really great to see your other fruity makes if people are struggling with what they could make with some of their wilder fruity prints, for example. But yeah, for the entering into the prize draw and the challenge, please share your new makes that you have made during June. I mean, I'm not going to be strict on it if you've started it at the end of May, for example, but yeah, ideally a new project that you haven't already shared finished photos of, so that we can really celebrate the fruitiness on the reveal day on the 30th. Will there be worldwide prizes? Yes, several of the prizes that I've got, and there's over 20 different businesses sponsoring the challenge, so there will be several prizes that will include options for people internationally. It would be helpful if you could say in your post like whereabouts you're based, just so I can make sure that everyone gets linked up to a prize that they can happily receive. But yeah, there will be international prizes, which is really exciting. I'm going to do features on the different brands throughout the month, so I'll be sharing like about the brand, about maybe showcasing some of their products, and especially if they've got anything sort of fruit related. So yeah, if you have a particular favorite in our sponsors, do tag them in your So Fruity post as well. I can't guarantee that like I'll match everyone up with their favorite sponsor, but I think it's really great to celebrate all the sponsors, because they're basically giving stuff away for free to help motivate you guys to get sewing. So yeah, that's really exciting. I'm going to put up some pictures of the sponsors just around, but yeah, I'm going to go through each one properly on the feature. So I'll probably upload those to my stories on Instagram and as shorts on this channel. But yeah, stay tuned to hear more about all the amazing prizes. And like I say, that's going to be random draw because I just can't bring myself to choose favorites, and I think as well the random draw really gives people like an opportunity to win, even if they're like newer to sewing, or if you know, I don't know them, like I'm not tempted to pick my friends or whatever, not that I would, but yeah, it's a random draw, so everyone's got a chance to win, which is really exciting. So for the reveal date, the 30th of June, please tag me in the photo, not just the caption, and use the SewFruity24 hashtag. And yeah, follow the hashtag as well so you can see everyone else's makes. I'm hoping that it will be a really fun and summery day. Hopefully the weather behaves itself as well. If you have a private account, you are very welcome to join in, and you can DM me a picture of what you've made and I'll put you into the prize draw. If you are still on a private account on Instagram, I'd highly recommend going public so that everyone can see your makes. I know it's not for everyone depending on, you know, your job and stuff like that, but you can make an account just for your sewing and you don't have to share your face. You can get creative to get your face out of the pictures, but yeah, it is a really good way to engage in the community and show off what you've made to more people. But yeah, if that's really not for you, you can send me a DM with what you've made just so that I can see that you've joined in the challenge, and keep it accessible to everybody. So I mentioned earlier that we're going to have a vlogger tour. So I'm not going to name check everyone here because we've got a vlog for almost every day of the month in June. So I'm really excited to see what the vloggers have to show you. So I've said you can make a video about anything relating to the challenge. It doesn't have to be like their plans. So they might be sharing, you know, fabric options, their plans, a sew along, anything. So yeah, I've got no idea what everyone's going to make, so I'm really excited to watch along, and I'm going to create a playlist. So this will be the first video in the playlist, and then I'll put all the videos on. So I've got a big schedule of when everyone's videos are going to be, so I'll be sharing those videos as well so that you can watch along and hopefully get really inspired for your own fruity projects. So the first video is going to be Tamlin from Sewn on the Tyne, so she's going to be tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully each vlogger will say who's going to be on next so you can find out what's coming up. But yeah, it's going to be a really exciting month with loads of great content for you guys, and of course you can all join in as well on your Instagram, so you can share what you're working on and what ideas you've got. I'm really excited to see. Another part of the challenge, which is new for this year, is that I'm also going to be doing a fundraiser. So I've chosen to donate to the PCRF, which is the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. I've never done a fundraiser before because the whole sort of idea of So Fruity is that it's, you know, fun and lighthearted. But I think, you know, this terrible humanitarian crisis that's happening right now in Gaza is, you know, it's really easy to feel like helpless in that situation. So this is something that I can do. I can use my platform to hopefully encourage some people to donate to support children through this horrible time in their lives. So I'm going to put the fundraiser on my Instagram, and I'll put a link in the description to this video as well. I'm going to not make it a compulsory donation to enter the challenge, just because I know that a lot of people have been doing their own fundraising and donations around this whole situation that's happening in Gaza. So yeah, don't feel under pressure to donate if you've, you know, already done other things. But yeah, that is everything for the challenge. So I'll just put the graphic on again. So there's yeah, make anything fruity themed, share it on the 30th of June, tag me and hashtag SewFruity24, and there'll be a random prize draw from over 20 independent businesses, so that's going to be really exciting. And then you've got the option to donate to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund as well, if you want to provide aid and medical care to children in Gaza. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching, and make sure you watch along with the vlogger tour. There's going to be so many great videos. There's loads of amazing content creators that I really enjoy watching, so it's amazing to have them all on board. Like I said, we start with Tamlin tomorrow on the 2nd of June. So just before I head off, I thought I'll quickly mention my outfit because I'm sure you will have all noticed it. It's very outrageous. This is my Nina Lee Bakerloo blouse that I made during the first year of the So Fruity Challenge, when it was originally called Fruit Salad Sewing. So check out that hashtag if you want to see the challenge origins. I originally started the challenge just because I had some fruity fabrics in my stash, and I'd been chatting to some sewing friends on Instagram about them, and they were like, yeah, I'd quite like to sew up some fruity fabrics as well. Maybe you should do a challenge. So that was in 2021 when there was still a lot of lockdowns happening. So I was like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And yeah, it's all kind of gone from there. So hopefully we'll get more people joining in than ever. Got some little fruity earrings on as well, so yeah, I'm really excited to see your outfits, and if you've got any fruity accessories or styling moments, that's going to be really exciting as well. So yeah, let's wrap this video up and get to sewing our fruity makes. I've got another video coming about my fruity plan, and if all goes well, I might do another video about how it went. So yes, do subscribe to my channel to hear more updates from me, and hopefully I'll be joining in some of the other challenges this month as well, and eventually I'll get to ending this video. So see you guys soon, and keep an eye on the playlist for lots of great more content. Bye.